Hello guys, let me show you one of the latest features of EmoGuardian. If you go to the Advanced tab, in the new version of EmoGuardian, you will see that you have this option to set an automatic stop in pips or in percentage of the total balance. Okay, so these two options are, one excludes the other. So either you set the stop loss in pips or you set it in percentage of the total balance, right? And let's say that you select this option and you want to put a stop loss in every position as 1% of the balance. So you select this, you click update, and you turn on the expert advisor. Once you accept, you see the warning in this pop-up window. You will see that the EmoGuardian will try to put a stop to all the open positions. So why do I say that it will try? The reason is that it's not guaranteed that it will manage to put a stop. Let me show you why. I click yes, and you can see it immediately puts 4 stops into this position, but it does not put the stops in this position, right? So why it does not put a stop? Because as you can see, this is buyer, CFD on buyer. And buyer is currently, this market is closed, so there is no way that we can insert a stop on this position, right? And so these three, symbols, these are CFD on equities, okay? And markets are closed in this moment in time in Europe for these equities, so it cannot put a stop. Concerning the other, let me show you. If I go on this one, which is Google, and okay, I can see that it placed a stop, and so the stop is up here, you see. And if I hover over the position, I can see that the stop is minus 1,383 pounds, which is basically 1% of the account, right? And here, if I open, let me show you a Bitcoin, same thing here. Okay, you can see the stop is correct. And if I open Meta, it's the same, right? Stop is always the same, right? However, let me tell you, there might be also other situation which it's not possible to put a stop. For instance, let's say I buy just one share of Meta, so it is worth $485, dollar. So of course I cannot risk 1,300 on a position which is worth 485. So if I do this, I open, you see, the expert advisor cannot insert the stop to this position, right? And so you will see in the expert advisor tab that the reach max number of attempts in modify the stop loss of ticket has been reached. So why do I do this? Basically the philosophy is this: it will make 5 attempts if the market is opened, okay, to place the stop. If the market is closed, it will not even make any attempt to place the stops. Okay, I know this is a small detail and many of you will just not care, but just to reassure those of you who might be worried about how the expert advisor works. So it will not make infinity attempt, and because this might trigger some consequence for brokers. So some brokers might just block your whole trading just because you have an expert advisor which is making many attempts to do something, because it's continuously querying the server. So this is not, that does not happen. So now let me switch it off. Okay, now let me remove these stops, and now let me show you also the other feature, which is a stop loss in pips from the entry price. So this is another feature, right? And it's very important that you understand what is the definition of pips. Okay, so here I put a warning with a very quick explanation how pips are computed. Okay, and this is the definition of pips that I used is the most, common one. Okay, so basically, for forex symbol, if the forex pair does not include the JPY, okay, so it's the fourth decimal, right? If includes JPY, is just the second decimal, okay, and in all other situation, it will always be the fourth decimal point. Okay, so let me show you. Let's keep, for instance, this one, and let's keep Google. Okay, let's do this. Let's close this one, and then let's open also a position in Euro GBP, for instance. Okay. So let me show you how it works. So let's put a position in 50 pips. I click update and I click on, right? Okay, so here let's go to USD JPY. Well, okay, there is actually no need to open that. So you see here the calculation is easy. This includes JPY, so 50 pips is to the second decimal point, so it's 85 minus 50 is 35, right? For Euro GBP, okay, in this case, okay, the precision in this broker is 5 decimals, okay, but as we said in the definition, only fourth are taken into consideration. So in this case, the computations is 8530 minus 50. So I dropped the 4, right? So in this case is 848, okay? So this is how it is computed. And what else? Okay, so in this case, same thing. In this case, we take the, okay, this has only 2 decimals, so we take the lowest, we take 2 decimal points, and we just add 50, right? So there is some small adjustment that we make just to make sure to take into consideration the slippage. Okay, so that is why you might see some small inconsistency. And of course, if you are trading symbols that are very different in size, you should probably it's probably wiser to use this second option. Okay. But I wanted to include both options and make sure you understand the definition of pips, because this is something which is not trivial. There are many misunderstandings, okay, and so I took the most common definition, which is the one that you will find online, okay. So this is how it works. Same thing here. There might be situation which maybe the pip is too close, okay. So if I decide to put just 1 pip, I will probably get some kind of error, okay. Okay, you see, in some cases I'm not allowed to place that because it's probably too close to the market price, and so in that case it's the same, like it will make 5 attempts to place the stop loss. If it doesn't manage to place the stop loss in 5 attempts, then it won't do it. Okay, as you can see also, the calculation is almost immediate, right? So you see, as soon as I do this, it immediately pops up, and that's it. And as usual, when this is done, it is reported. Okay, this is not reported here. It is not reported here, but we have a logging system, so you will find here in the expert tab, and in case there are any kind of issues, I also have an internal system to track all the operation of the EmoGuardian. Okay, so let me know what you think about this feature. If you have, as usual, some suggestions, some advice on how to improve that, just let me know in the comment, or also join the Discord community. So as usual, if you see something, I will implement it. Have a nice day.